right, we're just coming to a comfortable seat or whatever sounds most comfortable to you right here. I'm sitting on my heels up on a block, and we'll just rest the hands on top of the thighs, the knees. We'll close the eyes. Welcome, Tina. Cece coming in. Ooh, 2 times in one day. So lucky. Hi. All right, it's officially time. Just take these first couple minutes to settle into our space. Soften the face, the jaw. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable. And we're just talking about the root chakra in the class before in Vinyasa. So bringing that attention and awareness to the base of the spine here in your seat. So notice how you're just that connection of if you're sitting on the floor, sitting up on something, just bring that awareness there for a couple breaths. And it's from that foundation, that grounding, that we can extend through the spine, lift up through the crown of the head, expand. And we'll take some bigger breaths. Maybe inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Or whatever feels most comfortable for your breath here. And some days it's more challenging than others to find this quiet. Maybe we had a chaotic day, a busy day, a lot of things going on. And that could stay with us a bit as we settle in here. So just really focus on the breath, focus on bringing in a bigger breath into the lungs, filling up and exhaling fully, completely. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Welcome. You're just coming in. And as we're here, doing a little scan of the body, noticing where your tension might be. My favorite spot is this upper trapezius in between the neck and the shoulders. Maybe you're in your lower back a bit, tension there. Or another favorite in between the eyebrows. So just notice, see if you can soften in those areas or wherever you hold tension. All right, we'll slowly, as you're ready, open the eyes. And we'll come out of this seat. Let's make our way to a tabletop position. Coming on hands and knees. Well, let's move the spine before we settle in to some stillness. So cat-cow. On an inhale, we lift the heart, the sit bones lengthen through the front body. And then as you exhale, round the back, tuck chin, tail under. And this is a slow movement with the breath. We don't want to rush this movement. So maybe slow it down a little. And we'll do 2 more rounds with your breath at your own pace. And then go ahead after your next exhale, make your way into a neutral spine. I'm going to turn to face you here. We're going to extend our right leg behind us in this tabletop. Right leg behind us and then cross over to the left. Maybe you can't see me that well. Cross over to the left. So we're going to get our right side body, stretching right side body. So take the left ear towards the left shoulder and open that right side. Maybe reach back through the right heel, lengthen a bit more. 2 more breaths. Really just getting all along the side of the neck, from the shoulder to the hip to the ankle. And then release back to center. Release that right knee down. And let's take the other side. Left leg extends back. Take it up and over. And I like to tuck my toes under here and then reach back through that heel, or you could come onto the top of the foot there. And then right ear towards right shoulder, lengthen through left side body. Open that left side. And then you may notice a little difference from side to side on this stretch. Maybe not, but most of us do have tighter side. All right, on your next inhale, come back to center, release that left knee down. And then from here, let's do thread the needle. So inhale, right arm reaches out to the right, left hand to the center. Right arm reaches, inhale, maybe even taking it up high. Exhale, thread the needle, take that right arm underneath the left, lower right cheek to the floor, temple, and then we can walk top hand forward, coming into it a bit more. Or relax that left arm to the floor, whichever feels best for your body here. Allow the body to sink into the floor here, the bottom arm, shoulder, the head. And allow some stillness. Keep it there. Allow a little stillness. We'll take another about minute or so in this stretch. Again, bringing the attention to those areas we may hold tension. Notice that's happening without even realizing, unless we pay attention to it. Maybe we're clenching the jaw without realizing. Take a few more rounds of breath on this side. And preparing to move on your next inhale, we'll start to walk top hand in. Press into that hand and then open up to the right. Maybe take that right arm high and release. Other side, right hand to the center. And I always want to say board in this one. Right hand to the board, center of the board. I'm ready for some yoga. Left arms up, inhale. Exhale, take that left arm under. So if you ever hear me say board and I don't realize, that's why. Lower down to the shoulder, walk the top hand forward. And make any adjustments needed here before we settle in. Maybe relax the top arm. Maybe we just wiggle and scoot that bottom shoulder around. Find a comfortable position to hold. And if you feel this a lot on the knees, we've been on the knees for a bit here. You could always blanket or roll up your mat, double up your mat, and bring the mat under the knees, a little more cushion. Find some stillness. Connect with the breath. Take a few more breaths. And then preparing to move on your next inhale, start to walk the top hand in. Press into that hand, open up. Left arm to the left, maybe reach it up. And release. All right, we'll come off of those knees. And take it into a seat. So seated butterfly, soles of the feet together. Wiggle around here. Find, again, those sit bones on the floor. We'll sit up tall first and then start to round forward, or you could just stay here. This is a great place to be, holding onto the shins or ankles, or we'll start to round, come forward. We have plenty of time, so no need to rush and reach all the way down right away. We can take the time here to release slowly. Rounding the back, maybe letting the head start to go. Maybe the arms just come into the inside of the legs or outside. Great place to release that jaw, maybe open the mouth a bit, the face, just be soft, soft. Let that heavy head go if it feels okay on the neck. Notice where we feel the stretch in the body. Lots stretching here, lots opening. So where do you feel it the most? Maybe lower back, inner hips, inner thighs, inner knees, maybe more in the mid back or upper back. Just noticing and then breathing into those areas. Sending the breath there so that with every exhale, you might release a bit more. With every inhale, we might expand that area, stretch it out, just with the movement of the breath. Few more rounds of breath. If you'd like to sink a little further. And then on your next inhale, nice and easy, we'll roll up. Let the head and neck come up last. Come on up. Take the hands to the outside of the knees. Bring those knees together. And we'll straighten the legs out in front of us. Give the legs a little shake or windshield wiper. Release those hips. I always like to bring my thumbs into the hip flexors a little bit after a stretch like that and just kind of massage. If you're wondering what I'm doing. All right, it can feel nice. Right knee in. We're going to take a twist and then we'll come on to our backs, but twist first. So right knee in. You can place the foot to the inside or outside of this leg. Sit up tall. This left arm can reach. Inhale. Exhale. wrap the arm, or a little deeper, hook the elbow and bring that back hand behind you. Or we're just kind of giving this knee a hug, hugging the knee in as we twist to the right. Maybe the left hand behind. Keep sitting up tall. And eventually we could take our gaze back for the neck. And no need to push into this. Just let it be soft and easy. You may have a better opportunity to release when we're not pushing all the way into the deepest stretch. We're allowing some ease, some softness. Couple more breaths here. And then we'll slowly release. This can be a nice outer hip stretch too. Release back to center. And we'll extend that right leg out. Shake it out. And then the left knee in. Other side. Plant the foot to the inside or outside. Right arm reaches. Take an inhale. Find some length before we twist. Exhale. Rotate to the left. Wrap that arm around or hook the elbow. Right hand behind, or back hand behind. I think I said the wrong hand last round. Keep sitting up tall and ease into the twist. Eventually bringing gaze back. Finding some ease if possible. And that might mean we come out of it a little bit. Or it might mean we slow the breath down rather than rushing the breath or rushing the stretch. We'll take 2 more breaths. And then slowly release that twist. Come back to center. Unravel, straighten out the legs. Let's make our way onto our back. So bend the knees here. Roll down. You might round the back a bit, chin into the chest as you make your way down to the back. Ah, that feels good. Knees into the chest. All right, let's get into our outer hip a little bit more. So figure 4, crossing. Actually bring both feet to the floor first, because this can be a nice place to stay. Both feet to the floor, and then we'll cross this right ankle above the left knee, flex the foot. This could be a great place for your figure 4, or start to take that left knee into the chest, maybe hold behind the knee or in front of the knee, or more shin. And that can deepen that outer hip stretch. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. So this next stretch, we're going to keep the figure 4 in our legs. Release the grip of the hands. And we're just going to take it in kind of like a twist. So like a supine twist with the figure 4. So this right foot is going to come over to the left. Right foot over to the left. Keep the figure 4. You could hold on to the ankle or the shin. Keep that knee as much as up as much as you can. There we go. There's my words. And then reach back through the left arm, back arm. Maybe even gaze in that direction. This gives us a stretch around maybe the hip flexors, the outer hip a bit more, just different area of the hips or hip. Few breaths here. And on your next inhale, we'll make our way back to center. Switch out the legs, figure 4, other side. So again, we could have that foot stays planted and we're just opening the knee, flexing the foot, or hug knee into the chest, deepening that outer hip stretch. About 5 breaths or so here. And then as you're ready, release the grip of the hands, and we'll take that left foot over to the right. Keep the knee up. You can hold on to the shin or ankle, and then reach back through that opposite arm. So it's like a figure 4 supine twist. Getting a little bit more into the front of the hip. Maybe gazing back. And just taking note here, how we feel, how our body feels compared to the beginning of our practice. Maybe we feel a little more calm, a little more grounded. Maybe our monkey mind is not going at rapid speed. Maybe we're able to calm the mind a bit. I always say, just notice, no judgment, no expectation. We're here to observe. We're here to learn, take note about ourselves, our body. All right, on your next inhale, we'll release that twist, come back to center. Unravel the legs, one last hug of the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side, massaging lower back. Take a nice full inhale. And exhale as we begin to release those legs, straighten them out. Straighten the arms, palms face up. Arms can be as wide as you like, legs as wide as you like, or maybe more of a narrower stance feels better in the body. So adjust, wiggle, scoot, maybe cover the eyes. Final rest. We can do another scan of the body, releasing any remaining tension. And I encourage you to stay here as long as you can in this stillness. And then when it's time, get up nice and slow, nice and easy. Roll onto your side and then up slow. But I'll log us off here. So happy Friday. Ooh, and the sun's shining on us as I say namaste. Thank you, everyone.